Alright everyone, welcome back. We are going to start another quest this time. This one won't be even as long as the previous one, actually. It'll be pretty quick. So without further ado, I'm going to quickly go over my team, which I've already assembled for this quest, because I did do a few practice runs just because I didn't want this taking up more time than it really should. So as you can see, there are quite a few water types on my team, and in particular Clawitzer is going to be really useful for this upcoming battle, but I do recommend having some other things on your team that can also, survive out of Trick Room but still be advantageous, like my Rotom and my Milotic. As for what you want to hopefully have for this quest, of course, if you have the remote PC, you can change your team up on the spot or just have them ready to go like I do, but I recommend having water types or type coverage against water types via grass and electric type Pokemon or moves. That's why I have my Drampa here. And of course, well, not of course, but you want them to be of the special attacking variety. As you can notice, 5 of my 6 team members are special attackers. So as for what I have gone with, my Clawitzer here is holding a Choice Specs. We've all seen it before, plus special attack minus speed Mega Launcher, which goes well with all the pulse moves, and Aura Sphere. Then as for my Rotom, same as always, just holding an Electrium Z. And then Drampa here is actually holding a Miracle Seed, just to make Energy Ball more effective. I need to change up its EVs here. It is not gaining anything in defense or attack, which is whatever. Alright, and then my Milotic, same as always, holding a Leftovers. But yeah, one reason I definitely stopped using my Milotic is just because due to field effects in this game, my Milotic is not as effective as it possibly could be. Bulky Pokemon are not really all that bulky considering how much offensive things there are in this game. Other than that, I did farm some more battle points using the method I showed at the start of the post game, so if you're unsure of what I'm referring to, just go and find that episode. Other than that, yeah, we're about to get started here. So if you head to the top, you can talk to the Ringmaster. Alright, so with that, Ringmaster tells us where to head next. So, hopefully you're paying attention. We need to head towards the Mirage Tower. So hopefully you're following along with my guide and have already unlocked and finished up that area. Technically it was not required for exploration, or excuse me, story progression. So, I recommend the wiki will explain it better how to get through it, or you can just watch my videos all the way back in the past. But in my case, and hopefully your case, we just need to fly over to the scrapyard. And then from here, we want to head down and left into this train car down here with some plants surrounding it. You head through and you will have this warp here, and if you take it, we will find ourselves back inside the Mirage Tower. So from here, we want to just continue through the Mirage Tower until a certain point. So just head up the stairs and into the entrance. And from there we head right and up another set of stairs to our next entrance. And then heading down from that entrance, we head to the right and up the stairs. And then we take a left and up when we can. And from here we just head to our right all the way. And then keep some more. And then we take a left at the corner. Back onto the ground floor, or just the floor in general, then head through a crack in the wall, keep progressing through, up another flight of stairs to an entrance on its side. Head through that, keep heading up, take a right, go down some more stairs, take a left into another entrance, and here we end up in the fake Mirage Tower exterior area, or whatever you have you. So Hopefully you remember this area if you've been here already. Before there were these 4 ponds, but now there's a new addition. There are these dive spots. So, you can also still, of course, catch the Fion via fishing, or if you dive down, you can also encounter the Fion through here, which is arguably faster, maybe, I'm not too sure. But anyway, we're not really interested in that. What we're interested in is this new world door down here. So, get through it. And we find ourselves in an area known as the Splash Grounds. There are no new encounters here, but there are plenty of Pokemon to be encountered. Of course, I am not interested in any of them, so we're going to use our Max Repel. Alright, so from here there's not much else we can do except head through here into this castle. So there are no hidden items, so you don't have to worry about spamming the item finder, excuse me. But we will have plenty of relic items to pick up. So in case you need money, which I don't think you really need to at this point in the game, but we will pick them up anyway. We can find a relic copper here in this first room. And before we enter through that big gap, there is a small door to our right here. So you want to head through, pick up a relic copper and a relic silver. And if we head over to the back here, we can find our 30th ZCell. So from here, we just head back out. And through this large door entrance, you can pick up a relic copper, and also there are some walls to read, I guess. Alright, so we get some explanation behind, well, a door here. So, we can also pick up a relic copper, and so, to progress through these doors, we will need these Manaphy gems, which are conveniently just right here. So, we'll pick each one up. And there's nothing too crazy, there's not going to be some crazy puzzle, thankfully. But we might as well read these while we have them. An artificial gem, 2 prongs at the back, might fit into something else. Alright. So, to progress through this area, we need those gems, and we just simply place them inside these doors, and they will open. So, head on through, and we can also pick up a relic copper, and then we're actually going to head through this door on the right first. In here, we just follow the path, pick up a relic copper, continue through, and we can find a relic copper, and okay, I can't pick it up. There we go. 31st ZCell. Alrighty. So from here we want to head back out to the fork. And back through this left door with the lantern above it. We can pick up another relic copper. Continue on through. Maybe we can find another wall. Alright. And then another wall. Okay, that was surprisingly short. Head through this wall, or doorway, I guess, and find another relic copper. Another relic copper. Alright, looks like only those walls are things we can interact with. And we find ourselves another fantastic doorway, so we'll go ahead and use the gem. And head on through. Another wall. Alright. Head on through. And another wall. Alright. And then we got relics over here. Okay. Fun little tidbits. Alright, through this door. Oh, I should have used the max repel. What am I doing? Okay, nice. I was hoping to not have to use a healing item there. Alright. We can pick up a relic copper and another relic silver, and then we can open another door. Head on through, and here we can pick up a relic copper. Another relic copper. And then we can pick up a relic copper here. And a relic silver. And then up here, you won't be forced into battle until you interact with it. So we pick up this relic gold. I'm going to save right in front of its face. And then we're going to go ahead and battle. Alright, so we are up against Anomaly Manaphy in the, or I guess technically on an underwater battlefield in single battles. And the first Pokemon up here we have is Heliolisk with Dry Skin and an Elemental Seed. So with the Elemental Seed on this field, it turns into the Water type, and with Dry Skin has an immunity to Water type damage, which is surprisingly works out in his favor because Water types take neutral damage under here. So its weaknesses though are just grass now, so that's fun, and I guess lightning as well, or excuse me, electric. Otherwise, things to watch out for this regarding this Heliolisk is its parabolic charge, surface boosted here, and then it can maybe try to get charge off or focus blast for coverage, but we should be fine. I'm gonna convert Trick Room here because it's guaranteed to get set up. And then because Carbank's weak to water, it does take residual damage while on this field. From here, I'm actually gonna send in Drampa with Miracle Seed, Energy Ball, and Trick Room. It should hopefully knock out this Heliolisk, which it does. Alright, and out comes Delmise. This is why I said earlier to have some type of ice type coverage or something along those lines, because Delmise here is resistant to water type damage. So with Steelworker, it is boosted on this field even more, and doesn't take, and is not, actually I don't know if Steelworker lets it do more damage, but at the very least it lets it function similar to other water types here on the field despite not being a water type itself. And also it benefits from my Trick Room actually, so a bit scary. It does benefit from, because it's not affected by this field, its moves, even though they are physical, they still do full damage as opposed to only doing 0.5 damage if you're not a water type. We're gonna go for Draco Meteor. Okay, that's fine. Alright. From here, that is whatever. It's also putting a leftovers to be super annoying, and Synthesis. So yeah, that's two stab moves. Power Weapon, Anchor Shot, Whirlpool, I guess, to be annoying, and it is pretty bulky. Now then, Clawser just destroys this field under Trick Room, Water Pulse, Choice Specs, Stab, and neutral damage to water types. Now then, that it's a bit unfortunate. Okay, well, alright, next is Rotom, I guess. Oh wait, that doesn't do enough damage. Oh, I might have lost. Yeah, I don't do enough damage. Oh, I definitely lost. This Delmise is definitely an issue. Okay. Yep. Man. I mean, I did have a solid plan. I think I just got a little bit... Oh, that is a bit annoying. Oh wait, it's Ghost type, so... Alright, let us reset. And try again. The Delmise is a real issue. Maybe instead of the Miracle Seed, I give it the Wise Glasses to boost both of those moves. Because the Draco Meteor did not quite one-shot it, which makes sense. because that Domies is max EV invested in HP. Alright, anyway, this Trick Room will always go up. I still think sending in Drampa is the right move. Because if I send in my Clawter, he's definitely going to respawn with the Domies. Like so. Technically my Drampa is not fully level 2, which could matter. Okay, I didn't knock it out. Nice. Alright, out comes Manaphy itself. Alright, Hydration is super strong in this field. Farium Z lets it use Twinkle Tackle with Dazzling Gleam. It has Water Pulse as well. Then Rust and Tail Glow for longevity and to try and sweep you. It has max EVs and 15 in IV, surprisingly. All the Pokemon have 15 in IVs. So, by Miracle Seed does not do much damage, but that's honestly whatever. Alright. I wish there was an easier way to get my Drampa out. My Trick Room is running out, but hopefully my Clawter can get enough done within these next few turns. Alright, up next is a Tyranitar. For the Elemental Seeds, it's Water type now, so it's Water Pulse, get Stab. Thunderbolt is strong here for coverage, and against other Water types you may want to send out. Dark Pulse, not really that great, honestly, and same thing for Focus Blast. It is bulky with its max HP. But due to the way this field works, Water types do neutral damage to each other, so my Clawster under Trick Room should just absolutely destroy them. Alright, up next is Drampa, also holding an Elemental Seed. It has Nature Power here, which I'm not sure what it actually turns into in this field. Probably something boosted by the field. I'd imagine it is Surf. Otherwise, it has Roost and Hurricane to be annoying, and then Coal Mine to also try and sweep. So yeah, Nature Power becomes Water Pulse here. Water Pulse is boosted in power here as well. Wow, it is just the best move on this field practically. Nice. Okay, well my Trick Room ran out, so I'm definitely going to get destroyed by this Nidoking. Because it too is holding an Elemental Seed, and it has Thunderbolt for coverage, Water Pulse because it's boosted here, and then it has Earth Power to be annoying, and Ice Beam as well for coverage. Otherwise, it is fully offensive. So yeah, not much I can do there. I'm going to send in my Rotom, hopefully. Going to go for this. Hopefully I survive this. Okay, nice. And then it should get down to this. Nice. Alright, and that was its last Pokemon. So 2 attempts, not too shabby. Had to change my item a little bit. Drampa leveled up. And with that, this quest is pretty much over. Of course, I still do have one last thing to do. And then just fight this Manaphy. Hopefully it is shiny on first try. And it is not, so I will be right back. Alright. 5th attempt. I'm not really having much fun here, I'm gonna admit. Like, the dive does a ridiculous amount of damage to my Milotic, who is not fully invested in defensive stats, but pretty bulky overall. Oops, I bumped him, sorry. Hopefully I'm successful here, though. Alright. Pokeball. And the fact that it can heal off of Aqua Ring makes this really annoying. And obviously bringing Pokemon, you know, tailored for catching Pokemon when there's a somewhat difficult battle before it makes that not a viable tactic. Right, well, at least it's not hitting me with Dive. Alright, we go with Surf. Okay. I don't go for Ice Beam because Aqua Ring will... Oh, okay. Heal more than it will take damage from an Ice Beam. Of course, I could get Freeze off, but Hydration cures it, so it's, Ice Beam is not the best move for me. Anyway, we got lucky and caught it here. Alright. With that, we catch Manaphy. And conveniently, a shortcut opens up below. It's a beautiful time for us. Alright, here we go. Took a little bit to get that. Alright. From here, we just take the New World door. Dive back up. And then, the easiest way to leave, actually, is to head back into the tower. Or not, actually. My mistake. Alright, I guess we continue downwards. Actually, I'm not sure what the easiest way. I think there's a warp. This was the faster way than going back through. I don't think we can fly from here. Oh wait, we can. Okay, cool. Head back to the nightclub. Alright. I don't think there's any new dialogue, but we're gonna check anyway. Alright, there is no new dialogue. The whole point of this quest is just Manaphy, a few relic coppers, and 2 Z-cells. Or a few relic items, to be more specific. Alright, so this episode should be pretty short all in all. So that's good. Good. Next quest for us may actually take a while because there may or may not be a few battles waiting for us. So, I'm going to end it here, and I will see you all next time.